As you can see, I'm walking back, from a nearby farm around this area. I was just going there to check if I can get a job, any job I mean. One way of survival in this region is that you do an available job and kind of work. You get there, you do it. But my profession, which is in plumbing, irrigation plumbing, all forms of irrigation plumbing, installing all types of water tanks, greenhouse, setting. But when there is no job, when such jobs are not available, I usually do any other job which is available. So, whereby most jobs which I can get in these farms, in this region, repairs, let's say pipe repairs where there are leakages. If a greenhouse has broken down, can put some repairs. Those are minor jobs which I can do. And maybe fencing also, if they want some repairs on their fences, since all those types of job, fencing I do, constructions of sheds. But what I mean is any job which comes across, I do. So now I've just moved around, not just one farm. I've checked about 2 farms, and if you don't get job, the manager or the person in charge of the farm is aware that I am available in case they need someone for that job. So I just leave my contacts there. Now I'm going back home. Passing through this savannah land. You can see here there are only footpaths. You can walk very long distances. Like now from where I'm coming from, going there from home, it took me 45 minutes to reach the first farm. Now moving around, you take more than 3 hours from one farm to another. All that process, you never know when you'll get a job, or when you go somewhere and find that they needed someone, so you can come. There is this job which needed to be done, and since you have come, you are looking for someone, you can do it now, or you can come and do it some other time. So I just have to move around. I just have to look for job, because here in Kajiado they don't come looking for you, it is you who go looking for them. And as I was saying, here I have lost track of the footpath which I was following. It becomes a bit challenging when you find yourself walking on this grassland where there is no footpath. Yeah, the grass here is very hard. Okay, I'm back on my track. So, as I was saying, yeah, in Kajiado, yeah, when actually you don't have a permanent job to do, you have to survive on the available jobs available to make living bearable. And now, when you have a family, that's also becomes another issue whereby you have to do everything possible to make sure any opportunity available does not pass you. So you have to adapt to be able to do all kinds of jobs. Even when you are called somewhere and you find that like a construction site, you are told to dig a pit latrine hole. There is nothing you can do, you just start that job, since it is the available job at the moment. So this is how mostly you can survive here in Kajiado when you find yourself you don't have a permanent job and you have needs to take care of. You have a family to look after, so you have to keep moving and looking for a job. It is one way of survival here in Kajiado. So as you can see, it has taken me already 80 minutes, and this is just a small portion of the area where I've walked. From here, it's about 2 kilometers from here. I'll be back at home, but I wanted to show you exactly how we walk around here in Kajiado. Since moving from farm to farm, you don't have to follow the roads, since you can find that road is not going near the farm you want to go to. Actually, there are no many road networks here, so even the people, the Maasai themselves, they use these walking tracks, these walking paths. So the one I'm using here, actually it is the one which has been used in this area for some time. You see, this is cotton soil, and this is track we are using. Before rains, people were using this one around here. And since when it rains, the track we are using here will become a water path. Water will be passing through here, so it will be impassable during rainy season. And when it is impassable, now during rainy season, we shift track, we start moving. Yeah, on this side, we move to the where there is more grass. But now, by the time the rains are over, you find that the track which was being used before, yeah, it has already overgrown. Now this one, the track we are using here, is a new one. Last year, people were using another track. So this is how things goes here in Kajiado. These food trucks, they do change from time to time. Sometimes when it is rainy season, they become the water path. And since this is a black cotton soil, it is very muddy and sticky. Now when it is rainy and you want to walk through this path, you have to pass on the grass. And since human beings have a tendency of using the same path, now like I was saying, you can see there is a sign of an old track which was being used last year. But when rains came, you see the track was not used anymore. So people are now using this one. After the rains come, this will no longer be usable. So this is how we change tracks along here. So as I'm walking, see here, there is an homestead nearby. Far ahead of me, there are cows over there feeding on the grass. So the residents, the Maasai people in these regions, are now building modern houses. They no longer stay in manyatas.